Hi, my name is Jennifer, and this is All to My Closet. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. So, I have been gearing off and doing some, you know, other interests, and lately I have been more interested in getting back to wearing makeup and, hairstyles. And as I'd mentioned in one of my videos, you know, um, FYI, I was a stylist, um, when I lived in Atlanta. And I've been just doing different things with my hair, trying to find something that looks good, that's comfortable, that makes me happy. But I have also been um, more interested in going back to wearing more makeup. Um, so I did do a video the other day where I showed, um, how I organized the cosmetic area. That was a small area. And, I just showed some of the things that is usually in that area and just how to organize it. So I will try to remember to put a link in this video where you can go, and see that. So in today's video, I wanted to show or share how I apply my makeup. It's very simple, and I am hoping that it can inspire or help others who don't have all that time in the mornings to, spend some time putting on, makeup, which I wish I had the skill, because it is a skill also, and it's very artistic, to apply the makeup so beautifully. But if you don't have the time, I, just like I said, wanted to share how I do a very basic makeup, in the hopes that it still looks good, you're comfortable with the way it looks and all that. And with that, also comes with, the way your hair is styled and some additional stuff that can be done as far as applying, nail polish to the nails. But I am going to start with the makeup, and then I will finish off with the, polishing the nails. I believe, try to keep some nail polish remover on hand, because as soon as it starts chipping, I just want to take them off. But I just think it's a nice look, so I'm just trying to get back into that, especially with the summertime coming in. Just want to wear, like I said, a little more makeup and the nail polish. So, just to make sure, the hair is right. My hair, I'm not going to concentrate on it too much today. So I did get some new sponge. I'm applying the foundation. And we do have our different complexion. So normally you try to match your foundation with your skin tone. And when I'm applying my foundation, I usually like to go on my ears and a little down the neck, kind of blend it in. Um, it looks really, really weird when the ears have a different color than the face right here and the neck. So I usually, like I said, just try to blend in. I don't put a lot of foundation on the neck area, but I usually try to blend in the foundation there. The next thing I like to do is to put little eyeshadow, and I usually like to match it with what I'm wearing, but okay, so I did apply the eyeshadow there, and for some of the eyeshadows, they do have like a three shade under the eyebrow, in the middle of the eyebrow, and over the eyelid. And so, ones like these with the colors, that they blend already is good. It's a good start. But, of course, you can always, do your different blends. So, like this one is the smoky eyes, which I'm not too good at. But, if you were to do the smoky eyes, you could do a dark color, then, this in the middle, and the dark color on the eyelid, this one in the middle of the eye, and then this one here on the top. So, or you could mix and match depending on how you feel. But yeah, that was for the eye over the eyeshadow. And then for me, for my eyebrows, I usually just shape them up with the eyebrow razor. I, don't know really how to use the pencil and all that. I've tried it before, but I just didn't get a good result. So, and I don't know if we're in the dark, when it's the when you fill in the eyebrow and all that. I don't know if it's for me. It just didn't look right on me. And so maybe if I get it done professionally, I like it. But, for right now, what I usually do is just to arch my eyebrows, or shape them up with eyebrow razor. Now, I remember when I was younger, I used to use a tweezer, and it looked really nice after using the tweezer because, when it grew back, it didn't grow back with that, roughness to it. But there was a time where my eye just kept twitching, 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 and I was wondering why my eye were why my eye was twitching that like that. And come to find out, after I stopped plucking it with the tweezer, it went away. So I said no more. I just continue using the eyebrow arch. All right, but the next thing I'm going to do is the eyeliner. Now, I've been wearing eyeliner since I came. I mean, this is going back to high school. And so I'm always wearing my eyeliner. If I don't, it's like, oh, people usually ask me, "Are you sick?" But yeah, just love my eyeliner. So that's my next thing. Okay. So I put that on. And the other day, I got some new mascara. So this is volumizing mascara. Trying to, I'll take a, okay, I think that's it. And this one is a little different for me. Some of them are straight, some of them have this little curve to it, which I do prefer the curve. No, I don't have a lot of lashes on the bottom. So I usually just leave it alone because if I do try to apply it, it usually gets messy under here. So yeah, I just usually just leave that. Really, because even when you put the lashes on, you don't put lashes at the bottom, right? But I guess, for those who have lashes at the bottom of their lids, the mascara is it's good to, apply there. All right. Can you tell the difference? Just a little. All right. So that's kind of like my basic. Um, I don't do the rouge on a daily basis. Let's see. I did put the foundation and I'll put a little powder. And then the last thing that I do is some lipstick. I remember when I was growing up, there was a lady that I worked with. She was way older than I was at the time, but there were two other young ladies that I worked with also, and she told us, she said, no matter what you do, whenever you're going out, you make sure to put on some lipstick. You never know who you're gonna meet. She said, you may meet your husband. I never did. But it's okay. But yeah, so there are these two shades that I bought, I showed, and I'm and I'm still trying to get used to the brown one, but I think it's nice. I'm loving it, but I'm gonna go ahead. Let's do the brown. But yeah, that's the last thing that I'll be doing for this process here. All right. I spoke about the nail polish, and these are some new nail polish, some gel nail polish that I bought the other day. And I actually used this one on my toe. I'll show you a picture of that. And then the last thing that I'm going to do are my nails. So, of course, you try to do everything else before you do your nails. And I'm noticing some of them are chipping. And I have been, I guess, growing my nails. There's a vitamin that I take. It's from Mega Food. And I noticed that when I do take those vitamins, it makes my nails grow. So, as you can see, that's the little one. But, you know, and of course, the right hand, um, I use a lot. So, that these nails here just keep cracking and chipping. But I'm going to go ahead and lotion my nail, lotion my hands, sorry, with this new Jergens lotion that I bought. I'll go ahead and do that. And I know it's going to be, I'm going to have to wipe my hands a little bit, but my hands were dry. But I'm going to go ahead and polish my nails. And then, that will be a basic look, but a good look, for everyday look, for a woman going out. Drop it in the comment and let me know if you agree. All right. Which nail polish color should I use? Let's see. Um, I did use a color like this the other day, so I'm going to use that one. Trying to get into, like I said, polishing my nails for the summertime. So, got the nails done, and I think they're good. All right. Don't want to get them smudged. They're not dry yet, but I did apply some top coat to them as well. I'm not sure if they'll stay because last time I think I applied that and they just peeled right off. So I don't know. But trial and errors and just, wanting to see what works and what doesn't work. But I think that's it, guys. Drop it in the comments and let me know if this was of any help to someone. And you guys will see me on the next video.